SpaceX secured an option to either acquire Cursor for $60 billion later this year or pay $10 billion for their new partnership.
Command AI.
Either way, Cursor has quids in it. And by the way, did you know the owner, I think, is 25? The tall ginger guy is like 25?
No.
But reading this article has revealed quite a lot of tomfoolery going on, as Elon Musk is known to do. And a crazy amount of compute that I really didn't realize XAI/SpaceX had. It also provides Cursor with more computing capacity to develop AI tools. So they're actually providing the compute capacity for, Composer, I think they're called, the AI model and everything, really. The combination of Cursor's leading product and distribution to expert software engineers with SpaceX's a million H100 equivalent Colossus training supercomputer will allow us to build the world's most useful models. Colossus is XAI's supercomputer cluster in Memphis, which has touted as the largest in the world. I did not know this was all going on behind the scenes, which is kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
And as I say, the deal is that they got to buy it for 60 billion or pay that 10 billion, whether they go through it or not, which is just mental. I don't get what Elon Musk is getting out of this. Do you understand?
If I can guess, well, maybe because they see that Claude was right, like Anthropic was right with what can make money. People are not paying ChatGPT just to have a chat app to talk to, because that part is going to be free. We know that. What people will probably pay for is all of these tools around these LLMs to make to generate code with, essentially to create products with. Probably that's going to make the most money, or that's what they see. So that's my guess. They see that the future of these like LLM businesses are bound to these tools that they can create, and not just a chat app experience. And Cursor is in a really good position with a lot of users having a good model, and all the data from all of other models are going through them. And they have a better position than many others because they see what code is actually being pushed to production. So that's also, I think, is a big important factor there. It's probably that.
Yeah, well, like I say, they've got the right to buy Cursor at the end of the year. Doesn't mean to say they will. And again, like, what if Cursor pull out? That means SpaceX have got to pay them 10 billion. Like it just seems win-win for Cursor. But also, reading up about this whole thing, it's this whole manipulation of like XAI are now owned by SpaceX. So they bought, and then XAI owned Twitter. Is that right?
Yeah, and Grok.
So now SpaceX, Grok basically is the model.
XAI,
So now SpaceX just basically own Twitter. That's what I get from that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's the first space bird.
What did you say? Is like from one pocket to the other sort of thing. That's what Elon Musk seems to be doing.
Yeah,
it makes sense if you squint a little bit, because of course SpaceX want to put compute into space.
Yeah,
I don't reckon they will. I don't reckon they'll put it into space.
I don't know. I think they will try it.
I don't know. I reckon that was the story to stakeholders to, allow them to buy Twitter and make it justifiable that SpaceX buys XAI and Twitter sort of thing.
So how will they be profitable? Because, well, we know that Starlink is growing like crazy, and there are talks about, and they have done testings for bringing like actual satellite connectivity to your cell phone. That's insane. There will be a lot of money to make there. I don't know if they will send like actual data centers to space, because
that's what I mean.
We talked about it. It's heavy stuff. Yeah, I hope they will, because it's cool. It's not my money, so I guess I want to see it happen. So I hope that they can do this, and we'll see. It's crazy times.
Well,
we
yeah,
will need more compute. We know that.
The thing, all that to be said, you know, like, I'm not really using Cursor. I think Cursor is just becoming bloatware. So yes, they'll be able to buy it, but like, I sort of think that people are using Cursor less and less, because these AI agentic code tools are pretty, like, Codex, Claude Code Desktop, T3 Code. This is the way that people are going now, you know. But I don't know, maybe we're in a bit of a bubble. But let's call them agent managers. These agent managers are the way that it's going, and IDE actually writing the code is kind of in the past now, you know. This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Command AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.
Command AI.